Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I thought I would film myself building these bears with the Diamond Dies Build-A-Bear set. It is so easy and they come out so cute. So that's what I'm doing. I'm preparing these bears to use in a layout of my new grandson Brodus. I have a cute picture of him sleeping, and I thought using one of these bears in the layout would be super cute. So what I'm doing is I cut a set of all of the pieces using light blue cardstock, and then I cut another set using the darker blue cardstock. And right now I'm highlighting all the edges, distressing all the edges with the, I believe it's a Stormy Sky Distress ink from Diamond Dies, and that's just to give each piece a little bit of definition, maybe a little bit of shadow, so that, you know, all the different pieces come together nicely. You'll see. I also wanted to take this time to remind you about the Mother's Day sale going on at Diamond Dies. The sale is on till the 15th, May 15th. You have a couple more days to shop, and it is save 15% on your entire order, and that includes free shipping. There is no minimum purchase. Just use coupon code Mother's Day 15. I'm going to put all the information in the description box. But that's the biggest reason why I wanted to do this video as well, is because I wanted to remind you about that sale. So this is a great time to pick up your dies. No minimum purchase. If you just want to purchase one Build-A-Bear die set, you'll save 15% on it, and it'll be shipped to your home for free. So it doesn't get much better than that. So take advantage of the sale. Dee has a great selection on the website. Don't forget about the buildable monkey as well. It's also just as cute. So, okay, so here I'm using some of the darker pieces to highlight like the bottom of my bear's feet. So the padding to his feet paws. What do you call that? I don't know. But I'm using the darker set, and then I'll use the lighter set to accent the dark blue bear. You'll see. Anyway, they come out really cute. And as you can see, I'm fussing with these tiny little spots here for the pads on the bottom of his feet. These tiny little dots. I don't do well with the tiny little pieces. I should have taken out my tweezers, is what I should have done. But I finally get it all together. And you see how using the distress ink really defines all of the body pieces really nice. And when you have it all together, it really brings nice definition. Whoops, sorry about that camera work there. It really brings a lot of definition to the completed bear. I mean, these bears come out so cute. I mean, I even messed up on the ears a little bit, like I didn't put them on real even and all this, but despite all that, they still always come out cute. It's amazing that just the expressions, you know, when you use the eyes, once you have the eyes colored and you put them on with the little nose there, it's really hard to mess it up. These bears just have a really sweet little faces. So I'm using some foam tape to pop up the head to add some dimension to the bear. And I'm also going to put dimensional foam tape on the little feet for some dimension. And it you know, it brings the bear more to life and makes him more dimensional. And that's another thing the shading does too, is brings more dimension and highlights the different areas. So I'm trying to decide if I wanted to put his little arm up, because what I'm planning to do for the layout when I use this little bear is I want to make a bunch of balloons for him to hold. So I was checking to see how he would look if I put his little arm up, but he looks better like this, and I'll just arrange the bunch of balloons as if he's holding it. And that's the thing with these little bears and the monkey too. You can put different things like that in his hand. You can, if you have a die set of a bunch of flowers, or even the flower pot die from Diamond Dies, you can put that in his little hand. It's just very versatile. And now I colored his little eye with the Distress Ink Stormy Sky. And now I'm just using my regular, journaling pen to color the pupil. And I'm going to make the little white highlighted part of the eye, the light part of the eye, with just my white gel pen. And just make a little bit of a little mark to give a little bit of light to his eyes and bring his eyes to life. I have Scotch Quick Dry in my fine line bottle, and it works real well. So far I haven't had problems with this one. But like I've mentioned before, this is the 5th bottle that I've purchased. So 1 out of 5 bottles, fine line bottles, work real well. So here I'm adding the little ears, and as you can see, I don't do them very even at all. I don't, but it kind of looks like he's twitching his ear. So it all works out in the end. He's still super cute. He still has the sweetest little expression on his face. And here I'm adhering his nose. The noses I cut from black cardstock. And here I'm giving a little bit of life to his nose, giving, drawing in the little white highlights to his nose. And after the video, I took my little bears that I had built, and I took my Starlight glitter pen. They're not Starlight, Stardust glitter pen. And I went over like the eyes and the nose and different areas, and I highlighted him with the glitter pen. And it just was a nice touch. And you'll see that when I use the bears in a layout. So this is the denim paper from the DCWV denim stack from Joann's, and it is actual fabric denim on this side, and then on the back side it's thin paper. So the dies cut through this denim paper really nicely, I mean without a hitch at all. But I wanted to highlight the bear, but it wouldn't take the Distress Ink, so I'm using my white gel pen to add stitching. And as you can see, it came out really cute. I didn't continue it. I didn't turn the camera back on as I finished the bear. But as you can see, I used white cardstock for the inside of his ears and the bottom of his feet. And I just made stitch marks all around his body and his arms and everything. And it just came out cute. It looks like stitching, like he's a stuffed bear. Super cute. So now I'm taking the darker blue cardstock, and I'm still using the Stormy Sky Distress Ink from Tim Holtz, and distressing all my pieces. And what I tend to do is after I do this step, I cut all my pieces. You have to cut the arms twice, the ears twice, and the feet twice. You have to remember to do that. And then I usually put my ears together and my feet together first. That way I don't lose those tiny pieces, And now I'm getting ready to put those tiny little dots on, and those of you who work better than me with real tiny pieces won't have a problem with this step. But these are tiny little dots, and actually you should use tweezers to work with those. And I'm putting the lighter cardstock on the inside of the ears, and I distress those with the distress ink as well. And I'm putting foam tape. I'm putting the little head on dimensional tape, just as I did with the other two. And see, once you do one or two of them, they come together real easy. You don't even have to think twice about what pieces is what. You know, you don't get your pieces mixed up. So this one came together a lot quicker than the first bear that I did. So these ears came out a little bit more even than the first bear. You see that there? Adding his little head. On top of the dimensional tape, I'm using my hot glue because I don't trust the dimensional tape to work by itself for the long haul. So I'm adding hot glue on top of the foam tape. I mean, it probably would work, but I just add the hot glue. So now I'm adding his little arms. I just love the way that little denim bear came out. I think I want to try cutting these out with some burlap paper, that burlap stack from DCWV as well, and see how it cuts out with the burlap paper. Wouldn't that be cute? It would be super cute. So I'm coloring in his eyes, getting ready to put his eyes together. So yes, let me remind you one more time about the Mother's Day sale that is still going on over at Diamond Dyes. Use coupon code Mother's Day 15 and you will receive 15% off your entire order, and you will receive free shipping. So that sale is good till the 5th or through the 15th of May. So you have a couple more days to shop and get the discount, and the sale is good for international shoppers as well. So that's a real great deal for our friends who are international, because shipping is real crazy these days. So anytime you can get a break with the shipping, that's just a big old plus. So here I'm adding his little eyes. Really, really cute. See, that one eye didn't come out quite right, but I do fix it in the end with the white gel pen, and I added like that Stardust glitter pen as well. I did that after the video, and in the end it comes out really super cute. So I'm really happy with these little blue bears that I will be using in layouts for my grandsons, or maybe I'll put one on a little canvas or something. So thanks so much for watching. Check the description box again for the coupon code for the sale at Diamond Dyes, and yes, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.